Johnson, Bam Knight, the guys that had the opportunities that came up big, along with Mike White.
Yeah, just thought we played an efficient style of football. We ran the ball well. Mike was efficient with the football. I thought we called a really good game. We pushed the ball down the field when we needed to. We broke tackles in the run game. O-line strained. So just from an efficiency standpoint, it was really good.
How impressive was it what Mike did after not starting for more than a year?
He did a great job. He didn't need to be anybody but Mike White. We didn't need to turn into the greatest show on turf. We just wanted him to play within himself and play efficient. I thought he did that.
315 and 3 touchdowns. That was probably a little bit better, but not the greatest show on turf. So just what he was able to do, and also in the elements.
Especially in the elements. It was like I said, he made the easy look easy, and that's I thought he did a really good job with that. So.
Was it more impressive that he was able to spread the ball around and connect with 10 receivers today?
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of our system, and we have a lot of really good players that are worthy of the ball. It was good to see Elijah get some production. Same thing with all our receivers. We got a plethora of them, and just thought he did a really good job distributing the ball. And like I said, I thought Mike did a really good job calling the game and opening up a lot of stuff for a lot of different guys.
Talk a lot about the run game setting up the pass, but it seemed like almost the reverse happened today because you guys couldn't really establish much of a run. Mike got going, and then the ground game kind of followed.
For sure. They started running a lot of cover two shell, and it just opened up once that the balance started happening. And to give credit to Ty and Bam, especially when Michael Carter exited the game, I just thought they did a really good job. They ran really, really hard, broke a lot of tackles, so there was a lot of yards after contact for those two.
What was the decision, Robert, to have Bam active versus James Robinson?
Bam's been doing a really nice job, and just from a style of running I think everyone saw just one cut, get vertical. Felt like over the past few weeks there's been a lot of meat on the bone in the run game, and we felt like if we could just get vertical and get rolling. With James, he's still learning our system. There's still things that he's getting comfortable with, so no one has seen the last of him. But I just thought this would be an opportunity just to get a change of pace with Bam, who gets vertical pretty quick.
Robert, you had a few things to deal with this week. Can you describe what the week has been like for you, and with the things you've had to handle, and leading up to today, and then maybe a little stress relief today?
Me? No, it's not stressful. I've said it a million times. We've got an unbelievable locker room, unbelievable coaching staff. Nobody flinched, took care of their business. The big thing we talk about is just focus on your individual moment. Just take care of your job, do your job to the best of your ability, and if we focus on our moment and we try to be the best we can be, we'll all be okay. And I thought our locker room did a great job. It ignored all the noise, and I thought everybody put together a really good game plan, and the guys did a great job executing.
Robert, what did you think of the defense, especially after the first two series?
Yeah, it was started a little slow. Credit to them. Created a couple of explosives on checkdowns. At 32 is a damn good back, but I thought the defense did a really nice job settling. Obviously, we got to fix this tackling. I'll give credit to that kid. He's a load, but still a lot of things that we can get better at.
The defense started a little slow. Is it optimistic that you can kind of struggle a little bit for those first couple series, but then it seems like you guys turned a switch and started locking down?
Yeah. I think we've had both. It's like I said, our guys don't flinch. There's a lot of confidence in that side of the on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, Buffalo started fast, and still guys hunker down. But I love that group. They play hard, they play fast, and they're very smart. So.
Robert, Elijah's had a tough go this year, obviously. Can you speak to what you have seen in him in terms of how he's maybe kept his head down? And if you saw some joy in him today for a first role.
No, he's had some. He's always been a great kid. I know that whatever happened with the trade request, that's not him. And I feel like he's been working his tail off, being patient and just trusting the process and just focusing on the things that he's got control over. And and it was just good to see him get production.
After the way the offense did play last week, like how important was it to come out here quickly and establish that, that to move on from that?
Yeah, it's always important. You always want to start fast, finish faster, all the coaching cliche stuff. But it was good to see the offense have that good methodical drive to start the first to open up in the game, and really kept their foot on the pedal the entire game. And I think we punted twice, and then had 2 mishaps on field goals. So a lot of scoring opportunities, things that we can all coach off of. But it's always important.
Is there anything you learned about White today, or something that he reinforced?
Mastering the obvious. He's really good at doing his job. He gets rid of the ball. He gets it where it needs to get to, and I thought our O-line did a great job protecting him. And when he needed to be aggressive, he was aggressive. But it's anytime you have success, there's reinforcement. But I don't think there's a guy in the locker room that didn't think he'd be able to perform today.
With Mike Robert, last year when we saw him against the Bengals, it was check down, check down, check down, check down. It seemed like today he stretched the field, and you mentioned aggressiveness. Like, it seemed like he was a little bit more aggressive. Have you noticed that about him this year? That it's not just about the check down now. He has a willingness and ability to stretch the field when he has to.
No, it's. I think where people get confused is that's all Cincinnati gave him, and so he just kept taking it. And I think Mike is able to process in a way where if that's what you give him, that's what he'll take. He'll play boring ball with you. He'll push the ball downfield if he has to, and he'll make very good decisions with the football, and he'll make them quick. So just my take on it.
Garrett Wilson today, 2 touchdowns. I think his first 2 since week 2, and the explosive play. Just how important is he going to be for you guys to get to where you're going, and how important was he today?
He's very important. They're all important. He's still a young pup. There's still so much more meat on the bone for him, and as he continues to get reps and grow and learn, his success is everyone's success, because it's going to open up for everybody else when teams try to take him away or do whatever they have to. But they've all been working their absolute tail off, and again, just staying internally focused to try to do their best, and when you piece it all together, you end up playing a pretty good game.
Robert, coaches love to say game time decision, but I felt like the Bears quarterback actually was today. What was that period like for you, not knowing who the quarterback was going to be there before game, and then could you run through the injuries before you leave?
For sure. We were preparing for Fields, and the only difference between Fields and the other 2 kids is the quarterback run game. So all the pregame stuff, nothing changed. It was it didn't matter. Once Fields was out, we were playing a completely different game. Injuries. Ashton didn't finish. These guys did not finish. So Ashton, he's dealing with a hammy. We'll see it tomorrow. Chad Surratt dealing with a hamstring. We'll see what that is tomorrow. All these guys will check on tomorrow. Michael Carter was an ankle, and Big Said is dealing with a groin.
Are you worried about Carter at all?
I haven't gotten anything for sure. I'm understanding sprain, but we'll see what type. So.
Mike, we hear next.
That's good. All right. Thanks, guys.
Room's open.
Question for Mike.
It's been a year since you last started. How do you feel to get back out there and get a win the way you did today?
That's awesome. I mean, just going out there playing football with your friends and guys you've been with for a couple years now, and